All right, here's a good question that demonstrates how to multiply and simplify this expression. The one thing that's a bit frustrating or confusing is this word multiply. Multiply really only refers to that sign right there. And we're not actually foiling things or using the distributive property, or really we're not multiplying things at all, other than, yes, we are multiplying this term by this term, but what we're wanting to do is to simplify it. And so they do use the word multiply because of that sign, because later we're going to have something where we'll have a fraction, two fractions, and rather than multiplying them, we'll be adding them, or subtracting them, or dividing them. So really, when they say multiply and simplify, they're only referring to that sign. So to do the simplifying part, what you do is you factor as much things as you can, and then look for common things that you can cancel. Okay, so let me erase this. Okay, so 10t. To factor that, I could just write it as 10 times t, or, which I might should do, or I could multiply or write it as 5 times 2 times t. I guess those are my only options. And what I'm looking for really is the numbers that I'm going to use here, hopefully are numbers that I can factor something at the bottom to, so that I can remove a factor of 1, or so that I can cancel them. So when I look down below, and here I see a 30, I know 10 goes into 30. And so I'm just going to leave that one as 10 times t. Okay, and then this one on the bottom over here, I'm going to, instead of 30, I'm going to write it as 10 times 3. Okay, then I can see that the 10s will cancel out. And there's lots more stuff that'll cancel, but that's just sort of what I'm looking for, is finding a place where I can cancel something. Okay, this one up here looks like I can factor a 20 out, and I'll be left with a t minus 2. This one on the bottom, I forgot the t cubed. So t cubed, or t times t times t. And this one here, I think I can factor 6 out, and then that'll be a t minus 2. Now I'm looking for any common factor on the top that's the same on the bottom. So the 10s are already canceled. Here there's a plain t. I can cancel that with that plain t. What else? I guess I have t minus 2 and t minus 2. And then, just maybe to write what I have so far, I've got a 20 on the top, and then on the bottom I have a 6 times 3, and then I have 2 t's there, times t times t. Now I want to see if there's anything else I can factor. And sure enough, 20 is the same as 2 times 10, and 6 is 2 times 3, times the 3 that's there already, times the 2 t's. Now notice on the 20 I went to 2 times 10 just because I knew that this 6 was 2 times 3, and then because there's a common 2 on the top and the bottom, I can cancel them. I could have gone the 20, I could have used 4 times 5, but then it wouldn't have canceled out anything on the bottom. I guess the 4 I could have rewritten as 2 times 2 times 5, and then one of those 2's I could have canceled. But that's the kind of thing that you're looking for when you're simplifying. Okay, so this one in the end, I have a 10 on the top, and on the bottom I have 3 times 3 would be a 9, and t times t is t squared. So that would be my simplification of that. Hopefully that helps explain what those questions are looking for.